What's by this is Jay and welcome back to a new reaction video, and today we're reacting to Better Call Saul Season 4 Episode 4, and I always like when the season correlates with the episode number, like Season 4 Episode 4, Season 3 Episode 3. Anyway, Season 4 Episode 4 Talk. Let's see what's going to go on. So far, each of these episodes have been super good. Where we're at in the story so far has been really good, so let's continue. You know, last episode, we're back at Mesa Verde. Jimmy got that toy thing that's like $8,000, and then Nacho got saved by the vet because Gus's guys shot him to make it look realistic. They could just graze him, but no, they wanted to mess up his life. Anyway, let's go ahead with talk, and yeah, full reaction on Patreon. This Mike. He's always doing something, some sort of yard work. Nah, his hands look too young. See, what I want to know for Madrigal is does every single employee know what it's actually supposed to be? Because Madrigal funds Gus's drug trades and stuff. Is this like a flashback, you think? Oh, never mind, maybe that might have been like young Chuck or young Saul, but it says Maddie. Was that you?
He wanted me to talk. I talked.
What was that all about? Oh, look, his phones. I'm having so much fun watching this, but I feel like it's just gonna end in a heartbreak. I feel like this show's gonna end in a sour note. Because Better Call Saul ended in a sour note. I mean, Breaking Bad, sorry. Breaking Bad ended. It was amazing. It was amazing, but the way Breaking Bad ended wasn't happy. Because I don't know why it makes sense for. I think Gus has always done meth. Because I feel like maybe he did coke. Maybe he's selling crack or something. But I feel like it's always meth because it wouldn't make sense for him to be doing coke and then switch up to meth. You know what I mean? I just haven't seen the blue yet. I've only seen bricks. I have not seen the blue. I don't even think you can do bricks of meth. So maybe he doesn't do coke actually. But again, why would he switch up? Looks like he's a brick.
James McGill.
James, hi, it's Robbie Finn from CC Mobile.
Hi.
Am I calling at a bad time?
No, it's fine.
Great, well, good news. If you're still interested, we'd like to offer you a position at our Uptown branch.
Oh, this is the cell phone store?
You bet. You made quite an impression on Mr. Boyd.
Hey, you want Thai for dinner? I got a hankering for that iced tea.
Yeah.
He always wants Thai
that sounds
food.
Good. I should be back by 7.
And they never cook or
Excellent.
something.
I was thinking that
Wait, we still don't know why she cried last episode.
maybe you should talk to someone.
A therapist?
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a name. He's not far from here. I've heard good things. Thought you could give him a call.
It's a shrink?
Oh,
It works for a lot of people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, thank you.
she's worried about you.
Mr. Finn, James McGill, listen, I've been thinking it over, and I just can't pass up this opportunity. If the position's
Sorry,
still
hold on.
open.
We'll reconvene in 30 days for a proper pre-trial conference, shall we? I'll have an order out tomorrow. Okay, next.
CR 2003114576, State versus Scotty Blakey.
The state?
Miss Wexler,
What did you do?
do you have a matter before the court today?
No, Your Honor, just observing.
Oh.
There's no question that
She's
this
gonna
bench warrant
kick-
constitutes a clear violation of
might
a
kick him out.
very generous deal.
I'm doing the community service.
Judge Wilson, would like to see you in chambers at the next recess.
Oh, I don't want to bother you while you're eating.
Shit! Help me take my mind off this eggplant and okra.
What? Okra.
My wife insists, cholesterol, yada yada. And you're working on your procedure.
Just observing.
Oh, so Howard Hamlin's fine with one of his associates just sitting around my court all day, whiling away the billable hours.
Actually, I left HHM.
Yeah, she's not with
I'm a solo
HHM.
practitioner now.
No kidding. You know, I heard about a case, and I think you might be the right person for it. Interested?
Of course.
I can't share all the details just yet, but I can give you broad strokes. There's a young woman in her early 20s, pregnant with her first child, nearing the end of term, healthy as a horse. And she develops a complication. She goes to the hospital for delivery, and there's a mistake with the anesthesia.
This is the plot of The Verdict.
Yes, of course it is.
What?
Because movies
This isn't real?
are the only place where those once-in-a-lifetime cases exist.
Oh.
You know what I got coming up next? I got a janitor who threw his pee on his boss.
Ooh.
The one after that, she stabbed her boyfriend over a grilled cheese sandwich. This is the real world, Miss Wexler, and you won't find any save the broken lawyer cases in it. Best thing you can do is stick to Mesa Verde.
What?
Make lots of money. Give some to charity. And having said that, we've got perpetual PD overload. So beware. Next time I see you lurking in my court, I'm going to put you to work.
Case CR 2003114882, State versus Lester Downs. You wanted to discuss the conflict of interest.
Yeah, before we get started, I'll address defense's motion to disqualify opposing counsel.
Is Kim gonna stay? Kim's still in there?
Well, I read your brief very carefully, but I'm not.
You know, a girlfriend of mine is playing piano with her band tonight at the launch pad. They're pretty good.
Because that dead wife he's always talking about never existed.
What?
What are you talking about?
It's an act.
Oh, so these are the people.
Why would you even say that?
The guy's story changes every time he tells it.
Really? Why would anyone make up a story like that?
Okay. Here you go.
What the heck? Oh, it's lunchtime.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So it's breakfast. That does not look good. That looks so dry.
You know, you have a very suspicious nature.
CC Mobile, this is Jimmy.
Heyo, how's the first morning?
Good, Robbie.
What is that? One of the film
Well, yeah,
students?
actually, it's a little slow.
Yeah, that store's always been a bit calmer. Just
never
bring a
mind.
book.
So this is a normal weekday?
Oh. You do against the glass? It's gonna break. It's gonna break. I'm gonna laugh.
Vamos a necesitar más gente. Puedo traer a Domingo y Javier y sus hombres.
So they're gonna blame. He's gonna
Nos
blame somebody
juntamos
else.
Y los atacamos esta noche.
So Nacho's working for two gangs now at this point. Gus is forcing him to. So not only does he not want to work for the first gang he was in, now he's in two. Seems like it. I can't with the dope. I don't like them. I don't like them. They're so cartoony. Like they're the most unrealistic thing of the show. Like they're like they're like trained assassins and hitmen. Maybe they are. Who knows? But you just got a whole turf killed. I like Hector though. I like Hector Salamanca. Uh-oh. You guys have walkie-talkies or something? Remember all this started because Jimmy knocked on Tuco's door. That's what happens when you knock on the wrong door. But actually, I think a couple episodes ago I said like, what's up with Far Cry using like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul characters, but I think he was in Far Cry 3 before Better Call Saul, so it's just a coincidence. Oh. Uh-oh. You got no more bullets. Oh, shoot. Man, they wiped out this entire community. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. He was behind you the entire time? Did he get shot, or is it like there's a big concentration? Did he get, I think it's like, well, it's right here for him. Did he get shot? No explanations, just walking right in. I think the first, no, I remember Hank, spoiler alert for Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, sorry. Hank ran one of them over, he had to cut off their legs.
We cleared out the Espinosas. They're all done.
And the Salamanca brothers?
Marco took a hit, but he'll pull through.
I think he's really come a long way. He hasn't even talked about getting a job until this week. The place is called the...
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Stacy?
Stacy. We haven't seen her in a while.
Today, I got up and I took a shower. Kaylee woke up on her own and got herself ready for school. It was just a regular morning. I hadn't thought about Maddie all morning.
Oh.
Not once.
That was your son that was doing that. That was you and your son. So what's Mike?
When I was making French toast, why didn't I remember that it's his favorite? I think about Maddie every single time I make breakfast, but not today. And if I can go hours, then why not a whole day? Why not a whole week? I mean, what if I lose the sound of his voice? What if I forget him
That looks like he's about to wipe out the entire crew.
I mean, I know I won't. That's like impossible, but...
So it was him and his son in the beginning of the episode. Okay.
I don't know.
This guy at work, I've been avoiding him for the last 2 weeks. Ever since he got back from his vacation to Australia.
Uh-oh.
She always wanted to go to Sydney, but money was tight.
Look.
Finally, we were going to go.
Well, we're ready if you are.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
This guy was never married.
He's gonna kick that. He's gonna get kicked out. He's showing.
What are you talking about?
He's showing him.
No, you know the rules.
Yeah, I know your rules.
He's
been coming in here for months selling you a bill of goods, getting you all misty-eyed and loving every minute of it. So I'll go to the public library and I'll get the papers from 1997 and I'll run a search on Judy DeVore, beloved wife of Henry DeVore. Tell me I'll find her obituary. She wanted to go to Australia? She's not there, is she?
I don't know what that
the
means.
math works.
Come on, Mike.
Wait.
She's not there, is she?
She's not there. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. She's not there, is she? Like on the papers?
Go on, say it. You have no shame.
Maybe it's her husband. Maybe it's actually a guy instead of a girl.
Te dije que te fueras de mi casa. Tienes que irte. Ahorita mismo.
Ooh.
Dios mío. Mijo. Papá, no. Necesitas ir al hospital.
Papá, por favor. No llames a nadie.
What's that say? It's not a guessing game.
38 degrees. Should be 35.
Oh.
Must have come in set wrong.
Goes out set right.
Might be a little frayed, but the rest of them are fine.
And you know this how?
It's So we're pulling all the E-track straps.
Is that a question?
We'll pull them.
Hey, whoa, this is more than we talked about.
Oh, it's that guy.
Bavarian boy made quite a splash at the Collectibles Expo. Bidding war.
Wow, great. We both know you could have kept most of this. I would have never known the difference.
Yeah, well, you could have left me high and dry. I'm liking this Hummel thing. Cash came fast and clean.
Painting with Jimmy McGill. He's very artsy, isn't he? Like, he knows he's good at graphics. Really? Is the man listening? Privacy sold here. That's nice handwriting. Maybe this is why he gets a lot of phones in Breaking Bad, because he worked at a mobile store.
You want to see me? Here I am.
In order for our arrangement to continue, there is a matter we need to discuss.
Okay.
Do you have something to tell me? If you do, you would be well advised to do so.
Nacho Varga. I wondered when you were going to get around to this.
You came to me. You looked me in the eye. You shook my hand. And all the while, you knew Varga was moving against my interests.
I said I wouldn't kill Salamanca. I never promised to be his bodyguard.
He's an old man. He's lived his life. Like,
but they're not gonna, are they?
What else is he gonna do?
You brought me here because you haven't asked. So why don't you stop running a game on me and just tell me about the job?
Gets me a lawyer. I know the perfect one. I know the perfect one. That's how he talk. Oh, wow, okay. Why is there like always a minute credits? Oh, alright. That was episode 4. I'm enjoying it. Next episode's called Quite a Ride. So it seems like Jimmy is trying to get people to buy phones. He's really trying to be, he's a salesman. At heart, he's a salesman trying to sell stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, we're almost halfway through the season. Or, yeah, we're almost halfway through the season. And, it's been good. It's been, like I said, it's been good so far. So, I've just been excited. I've been super excited. Nacho, what was I gonna say? Nacho's been quiet. Nacho went to his dad's house and he's kind of laying low for now. I don't know why Gus wants Hector alive. Now it's very now it's super understanding to me as to why Hector was so, spoiler warning for Breaking Bad, why Hector was so willing to kill himself, basically to kill Gus for Walter. Also watching this, the way that just Mike interacts with people, the way he's so real, it's like, I don't really want to compare them, Mike and Walter, but Mike is what Walter is if Walter was actually a decent person. If Walter actually had morals and but I'm not blaming Walter. I'm really glad there's a character in the media like Walter, because not everyone's gonna be good. Not everything has to be good. I'm so glad that Walter is the way he is, because it's interesting. But as a moral standpoint, he's horrible. Walter's just a horrible person. He could have done much more in his life. He could have done much more, but his ego and his pride, even before the show started, he sold gray matter or whatever it was called. He sold that to he came up with the name or whatever, and he basically sold that company to his friends for money, which didn't seem to help him all too much. He couldn't even pay for his cancer. And he still didn't even pay for his cancer, really. He did pay for his cancer with drug money. And I love that whole premise. Lonely high school teacher. Well, not lonely, but you know, loser high school. I don't want to say high school teachers aren't losers, but I'm just saying like him, like loser science high school teacher could have been like could have been a scientist or at least a college professor. Like he could have been a professor of science or a college teacher, but no, he's a high school science teacher. He's overqualified. Like we all know he's way overqualified to be a science teacher. I don't know many science teachers that can make pure like 99.1% meth or whatever it is. Like pure meth. He's super overqualified, but his something in his life set him back. And I don't think it was Skylar either, because I mean, he settled with Skylar, definitely. He was much more happier with his ex-girlfriend in the Gray Matter flashback. Like he was much more happier with her. So Walter settled for Skylar. But like, you know, he had that swagger. You know, Skylar was pregnant with Walt Jr. And he had that leather jacket on. He was buying the house. You know, he was like, he had a lot of swagger to himself. He was confident, but something happened, you know. Also, I think the show starts with Skylar being pregnant. I think, is Skylar pregnant? When does Skylar become? I think Skylar's pregnant just off the bat. Season 1, Skylar's in the middle stage of pregnancies. Do you think they made? Do you guys think they made Skylar White pregnant for the series? What? What does that mean? Oh wow, Full Measure. Wait, Full Measure. That's what Mike saw. That we talking about Full Measure. Anyway, this wasn't meant to be a whole. This wasn't meant to be a Breaking Bad conversation. I could do a Breaking Bad conversation. Just my review on Breaking Bad. 'Cause I never did a review. If you guys didn't know, I actually reacted to the first ever episode. I think I deleted it though. But I reacted to the first ever episode, and I was like, you know what? I literally can't react to this. Like, this is one of the shows that I need to like actually watch on my own, because I watched that show like throughout, I think June, like I think all of June and July, and it was such like an experience. Like, I think reacting to it would have been fun, but it wouldn't have the same experience. Because Doctor Who is an experience of me reacting to it, but Better Call Saul, I needed that for myself. Like, I needed that experience personally, and I'm so glad I did. It's one of my. It's not my personal favorite show, but it's. I think the way it's written, it's definitely one of the best shows ever in the world. Basically, I will say that. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Yeah, didn't mean to be a Breaking Bad spiel, but oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.